Good morning. Welcome to Morning Motivation. We looked at the acronym for motivation. We looked at M and O, and today we're looking at T. We said O is for opportunity, and we said M was for milestones. M was for knowing that motivating can be an emotive force, but you can manage it to develop your emotional patterns. O is for opportunities. Whatever opportunities and obstacles that are in life, highly motivated people can overcome every obstacle because they're focused on the opportunity. T is for thinking and taking action. Let's look at critical thinking. Critical thinking is a diagnostic analysis to discern where you can improve one's behavior or performance to achieve a specific objective. So critical thinking is a diagnostic thinking. You're trying to correct something when you are critically thinking. You're doing an appraisal. You're asking questions about a particular circumstance, or you are trying to improve your behavior or someone else's behavior. So you must critically appraise why you didn't close that sale. You're critically thinking why your performance in the 100-meter was only 10.2. Why didn't I run below 9 seconds? What has changed? You are doing critical thinking. Critical thinking is important to improve your emotional state so that you can remain motivated. Never be afraid of critical thinking. Critical thinking helps you to analyze where there could be performance bottlenecks. I found out after 4 years that there was a shorter way to get to my office. Lack of critical thinking doesn't reveal where there could be issues or there could be problems underlying. Critical thinking exposes areas that can improve efficiency. Any areas of inefficiency can never be improved without critical thinking. So critical thinking is important to keep you motivated. A business transaction that's taken 15 days can be closed in 3 days is likely to keep you more motivated. So we must critically appraise where we are. Creative thinking. Creative thinking is to solve problems to create new opportunities that you never once conceived. Critical thinking is different from creative thinking. With creative thinking, you are expanding the repertoire of your mind to be able to release enough endorphins in your brain so that the pleasure centers of your mind can help you to think more creatively. For instance, artists practice creative thinking. Dancers practice creative thinking. Musicians practice creative thinking because they want to come to a solution, but the emphasis is on the pleasure center of their brain. Creative thinking could help you to sing at a higher note purely because you are focused on the mood of the song. Creative thinking is a very powerful form of thinking that helps you to remain on the forefront and on the cutting edge of what you do. Always engage time in creative thinking. You're looking for solutions, but your primary focus is on trying to motivate different areas of your performance. Then there's positive thinking. Positive thinking is an acquired ability. It's an acquired ability to get your mind to only focus on the best possible outcomes, regardless of the circumstance. I'm not a big fan of positive thinking. However, some aspects of positive thinking are very important. Positive thinking gets you absolutely nowhere unless you take action. Positive thinking should lead you to change your outcome. For instance, you went to a business meeting and you noticed that the person designated to take the minutes didn't record the key information. Do you use positive thinking to say next time in the meeting they will take the notes? Or do you take action by informing them that you have missed important details that was critical for the minutes? You noticed during your performance in a sales meeting that you didn't produce enough requirements for your client to be interested in the product. Do you engage in positive thinking by saying the client will eventually change their mind? Or do you take action to inform them of more details about your product so that you can persuade them with the correct information? What aspect of positive thinking can disallow you from performing positively? How do you lose weight? By engaging positive thinking. You won't lose weight by saying, I will never gain weight, I will never gain weight, I will never gain weight. You have to take action. What foods should I eat? How can I change my diet? What actions can I take to ensure that I lose weight without regaining the weight I've lost? So the second T in thinking is taking action. I must take action to remain motivated. I must make the right decisions after thinking to ensure that my mind remains in a state of creating the creative juices so that I can think positively. When we think negatively, our brain produces different brain patterns to when someone is being negative. That's why creative thinking is different from critical thinking. Here are some of the actions you would want to take so that you remain motivated. 1. Develop an action plan to achieve your milestones, whether that is to lose weight, to improve your performance in business meetings, or to close more deals. Thinking is said not to be rehearsing negative patterns that once existed before, but thinking should be creating new solutions to solve new problems. Some people think they're thinking when they're just rearranging ignorant facts that keeps them operating at mediocrity. Thinking to keep you motivated is to engage creative thinking and critical thinking skills to improve your behavior, your performance, to ensure that you deliver a new outcome. For instance, how can you improve your supply chain and your logistics to ensure that goods and services are available to your clients? Maybe it's to make your goods more cheaper, or to make your services available to more clients. That's taking action. How do I improve my income? That's very different from saying I will never improve my income. I will never be able to earn over £100,000. But how can you engage creative thinking to analyze, do I have the right skills? How do I improve these skills? Do I need a mentor? What courses can I go on to improve my skills? Now you're thinking creatively to engage in an action plan to improve your income. Who are the competitors in my business? What are my competitors doing that I am not doing? How can I improve the revenue streams in my business? I must think. And by doing that, I motivate my actions to improve my performance. So thinking is crucial to motivating a positive outcome in business, or it could be in sports, or it could be in entertainment. If you're a 100-meter runner or a 400-meter runner, which athlete has completed a time faster than me? Who is finalized to be in the same area of discipline as I have? Athletes have competitors and businesses have competitors. What diet are they pursuing that I am not pursuing while they're losing weight faster than I am? How can I change my diet to improve my outcome? You are constantly thinking. Proverbs 23 verse 7 says, as a man thinketh, so is he. So a person can never rise above the level of their thinking. A person can never rise above the level of their thinking. Because as a person thinks, so is he. Now the next time we come back, we'll be looking at the I in motivation. Because the I stands for imagination. What images are you creating in your thought pattern that's causing you not to be motivated? Could it be fear? Because when we have fear, it creates a false image in our mind that prevents us from being motivated. What causes procrastination is negative thinking. But creative thinking helps us to have a healthy imagination. Thank you for listening to Morning Motivation. Have a great day.